good win for us. We know tomorrow's another day. Proud tradition at Troy. Good players. Proud tradition.
Is it a big deal that he pitched so well in the first Friday night in that role after the news with Tyler? Is that a good sign moving forward that he stepped up like that?
I think it's good for our ball club, yes, to know that we have a 3-year starter taking the place of a 3-year starter. And it gives the guys pitching behind him a good feeling that, I should say, a good example to try to follow. And that's what we're hoping that Parrish and Austin Pollock can do for us as we finish the rest of the weekend.
It doesn't show it on the box score here, but I think he ended up with actually more groundouts than flyouts, which is something I know he struggled with in the past. How do you kind of work on that as a pitcher? Like, what's the process on? Is it just where you're locating, and is it that simple, or is there more to it?
He's got a more moving fastball this year. A two-seamer is sinking a little bit, and that's why he's getting more ground balls. I thought his off-speed stuff was a little inconsistent early, and then he got to where he was throwing it for strikes. If you throw breaking stuff and change-ups, you got to throw it for a strike, because hitters will say, I ain't swinging at it. I'm not swinging at it. And they'll leave it alone, and all of a sudden you ball 3, and here comes a fastball down the middle. Strike 1. Well, what you gonna throw now? The one that you've been throwing all over everywhere, you're gonna throw another fastball. You're gonna throw a fastball. The hitter's dead set for it. Being able to change speeds is crucial. That old adage, hitting is timing, pitching is keeping a hitter off of his timing. And that's what he's got to continue to get better at.
Jonathan Foster today, is that like what he pulled off today? Is that what he'd been showing you during camp? Or?
I like the way John was swinging the bat. I just I felt like he would get a good swing. I thought that when the ball was hit, I really didn't think it was going out. And it just, when the ball gets above the roof in this yard, you never know. And, I mean, the ball that Raleigh flied out on in that same inning, if I'm not mistaken, carried to the track in left central.
You threw your freshman in the 8th and the 9th, kind of differing performances. I guess just talk about getting them out there, getting them in their first college game, and I assume you were more happier with one than the other.
Yeah, I think that CJ threw the ball well, threw a lot of pitches, if I'm not mistaken, 21 pitches to get out of the inning. Shane threw 10 pitches and walked 2, and he will be mentally tough enough to shake off that ERA that he's going to see in the stats. He's not a guy that's going to dwell on it. He knows that everybody has a bad inning, and he hasn't pitched regularly in a year. He was ready, and we're very pleased that he's on our team. He had a bad outing, but it's just like I told him when I went out to the mound. You're going to pitch an awful lot here. Throw this one in the trash and be ready to go when you get it again.